Major tea is about to be spilled right here. Hi, my name is Sisala and you're welcome to the Christian Tea. Okay. First of all, I just want to thank everyone who is watching. Thank you to my subscribers. Thank you to my returning viewers. And if you're new here, don't worry, there's a lot of tea. So just stick around. On this channel, The Christian Tea, we talk about different things, necessities, essentials, and ways we should act that relate to our Christian race. If you've not seen the other videos, you can quickly check it out or you can watch them after this one. So let's get right into today's topic. So the topic for today is accept your season. Maybe you didn't hear me right the first time. Accept your season. So what do I mean by accept? Accepting in this context means to surrender yourself or to walk in alignment of God's will for you. Not every hard season is an attack. Not every hard season is a plan from the enemy. Some are lessons. Some are meant to build up your spirit. Some are meant to build you up. But how many of us stop to ask God, what are you trying to show me in this season? Ecclesiastes 3 verse 1. There is a time for everything and a season for every activity under the heavens. We all understand that God's timing is the best and we should let him take the wheel. But do we also know what our role is? Do we also know our part to play? Many of us, we know we want God to take control of our season. We know we want God's hand to be in our season. We know we go through trials and temptations and tribulations as Christians, so we always leave it to God and everything. But many of us don't actually understand what to do in that time. We're just like, okay, we're going to leave it to God, but we don't know that we can actually play a big part in it. We can actually do something about it. Obviously we need to pray, but sometimes if you don't have the understanding, you won't know what to pray for. If you don't have the understanding of your season, you won't know what to pray for. And it's not just understanding, you also have to accept it. Whatever season you are in, you need to stop and ask yourself these two questions. The first is, what am I taking from this season? There is a season for everything. There is a season for growth, a season for preparation, a season for perseverance, a season for waiting, a season for everything. But what do all of them have in common? Every season has a purpose. Every season is leading you somewhere. Many times, God wants us to understand the reason for the season. Many times God was I should use this in December. I should use this again for December. Many times God wants us to understand the reason for the season. But many of us just want like the answer now. We just want it fast because we've seen people who are like where we want to get to, or like they've passed this season. Many of us don't want the whole growing or waiting process. We just want it now. We don't want to wait. Honestly, I get it. Like sometimes there's just too much going on. Like life is always throwing something at us. And it always seems like the season has no end in sight. Like, when am I going to get out of this? The season seems like it has no end because we are not ready to take anything from it. We're not ready to learn anything. We don't see that there's anything to learn. Do you get what I'm saying? You keep saying, I'm going to let go and let God, but you don't want to let go of the wheel. Stop trying to drive yourself. Your favorite song is Jesus, Take the Wheel, but yeah, your hand doesn't want to leave it. How's that gonna work? When you feel like God is trying to tell you something, don't be stubborn. Listen. I know it's easy to say listen, and many of us don't know how to actually we feel like we're doing everything. We feel like we're trying to do everything right. Sometimes it doesn't feel like we're doing anything right. I get it. But sometimes you need to stop and just chill. Stop trying to do too much by yourself. And when we say let's go, we don't mean you should also not do anything. I know this sounds confusing right now, but stop trying to do what you think is right. The problem is many of us, we were trying to say, okay, at this stage, this is how other people did it. This is how it should be. Stop trying to do what you think is right. Actually try to listen to what God is telling you. You want a job, you want a particular job, and God is trying to tell you, grow your skills first. Listen. It's not everything that is sharp. No. Calm down. You want a relationship so badly, but God wants you to grow more as a person. Listen. There are so many things that we see in the social media. We know it has its ups and downs. There are so many things that we see all around, and we want those things immediately. But God is trying to grow you. God wants you to take it slowly, but many of us just want it now. Like, what? Just calm down and think about what role do you have to play in this season that you are in. The next question is, what comes next after this season? Once you understand the season that you are in, once you understand what you can take from it, you set your eyes on what is this season leading to. You begin to know the role you have to play in it. You shift your focus from God when will you answer me to God, what are you trying to show me? I'm going to read Romans 8 verse 28. And we all know that God causes everything to work together for the good of those who love God and are called according to his purpose for them. Everything has a purpose. Everything that God is trying to put you through, there's a reason. Because where he's taking you, you would understand that you actually needed to go through that season. Where he's taking you, it will not be easier for you to do certain things because you grew, you accepted your season and you went through it and you've grown as a person. And now when you reach the end of the season, it is easier for you to navigate through life because you accepted that growth process. Many of us don't want to accept that growth process because we want things to happen quick and easy. We don't like to wait, but you have to be patient. It is a fruit, it's a virtue. I'm just going to throw this one in here. I wasn't planning to read it, but I felt like I should. If many of us think that the season we are in is just full of suffering and we don't know what to do, it seems like a lot of things are just against us, and we're trying our best. We're trying our best to just really leave it to God, but it's very, very hard. I want to read Romans 8 verse 18. But I consider that our present sufferings are not worth comparing with the glory that will be revealed in us. When you finally let this season pass, the glory of the Lord that will be upon your face or your forehead, you won't even begin to comprehend it. You'll just be shining, and it will be so very obvious to many, to everyone. That particular verse, I just use it to back myself up. Like, whatever I am going through at the moment cannot be compared to the glory that will be revealed in me later on. And that's what I want us to understand. When God sees that you are finally ready to accept your season and everything that comes with it, He's more willing to reveal things to you. Because now you don't just seem like an impatient child, you seem like someone that is ready to receive something from their father. Because if you were just sitting around and you're like, God, please, I don't know what is going on. I just want this season to end. I just want it to end. God can't really reveal anything to you because at that moment you are not ready to receive anything. You don't want to see anything and you don't want to learn anything from it. Trust me, I know it's hard. Many of us have gone through different battles and some are even current. Another strategy is when you accept it. Accept that season. Don't hate it. Don't deny it. Accept it. And then go forward in that battle because God is backing you. Strategize. What can you do in this season? What is your role to play? After this growth process, once I grow my skills, I can be sought after by many companies. After this growing as a person, when I finally enter a relationship that will treat me right, there would not be so much baggage because I have learned to deal with that in my growing process. Accepting your season is very necessary. God will not give you what you can't handle. And He knows that once you channel the fire inside you and you go through this season, you will just be different. Many of us have experienced this kind of thing where we have seen how much we have grown from our ignorant selves in the past. The way you were when you were younger and the way you are now, they're completely different. Because now you have more understanding. Because until you choose to learn and accept your season, you might find yourself going around in circles, not because God is not working, but because you don't want to listen. I'm going to end with this. You can't pray your way out of a season God is trying to shape you in. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching this video. If you liked this video, you can check out my other videos. They're all amazing tea that you don't want to miss, you know. Thanks so much for staying to the end, and this is the Christian Tea. Bye.